I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. It's Friday. We're going to join hands across the reselling world and list some stuff. I've been busy sourcing out in the wild. Most unlike me, I've actually, as I was saying to someone earlier this week, I've actually pulled my finger out. So having done that, I thought I'd sit down here for an hour or two with a cup of tea and a chunky Kit Kat. No one watching me. Someone's watching me. The little eyeball has a number one by it. Who is it? Rosie Marston! Hello, Rosie! Happy Friday. Excuse my mukbang. Let's get going. Don't speak with your mouth full. Right, let's go. I am a clothes reseller. That's what I am. What I'm going to be focusing on in the next few months. They call me Mr. Clothes. Hello, my little notifications have got two things on it. One sold item, a little rubbish item, and a message. eBay's been terrible. Hi, my friend. Is there any possibility to send this item to Greece? Sure. GSP. That's what you got to do. Yeah, Monday. Oh, wonderful. Couple of locals, or kind of locals. Cheltenham Lee, not local anymore. Used to be. Peter Stride. Yeah, Monday. Yes, oh, this is nice. I've been out already. Sorting out family stuff. Helping my mum and dad out. This is a treat. So yeah, I've been enjoying it, getting out and about town. Sourcing like a crazy one. Now you want a Kit Kat? Well, I've got a pack of 4, but I've got to save 3 for the urchins. Of course, the big reselling of the question of the week is a Jaffa Cake a cake or a biscuit? Do feel free to unburden yourself of anything you want to say on this, be it reselling related or anything. All views welcome. Not everyone will necessarily agree, but that's okay, because we're all opinions are valued. Heretic! Yes, I am. I'm the anti-reseller. The heretic. Well, first things first, I was looking around for the camera. I've got to load up me photos. I used to do photos on phone. Cheltenham Lee will tell you, not very good. A bit crap, my photos. Not as good as his. They are mint. But now I'm doing them on a camera. Because I'm doing clothing, flat laying, all of that stuff. What? No. What are you talking about? Never heard of that one, Pete. You're probably ahead of the game. Quick, do a video about it. You just sent me an Instagram DM. Have you really? Let's have a look. I haven't got it. You sent it to the wrong Peter Cummins. Unless my notifications are off, which wouldn't surprise me. There's nothing here. Perhaps it's caught in the ether. Tommy Trader started following me. Oh, here it is. Sent me a photo. Oh my God. You did candid pictures. Let's have a look. Oh my word. What is this craziness? It seems to be someone's collection of stuff. There's an Amstrad at the front. A SNES with Starwing boxed. A Neo Geo. All sorts of goodies there. Is this your place, Neil? It'd be crazy, isn't it? I don't know what that white box Atari is. I guess it's a computer. PlayStation box, Spectrum Plus boxed. All sorts of stuff. I won't be able to share this. There's no way it's going to focus. But you get the idea. Oh, it's an auction tomorrow. Well, oh, look, the red Dreamcast box there. I know a few people have had that. There's a Vectrex. Yes, I've still got one of mine, or one of them. Someone's been collecting. Box Atari 2600. Well, that'll go for too much. Imagine if it went for a penny. Imagine if everybody said, well, that'll go for too much. No one looked at it. It's Phil Higginson. Am I correct in thinking, Phil, you were up at Hitchin, causing a rumpus? I think I saw you on the videos. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leanne Hill. I did get a bit confused because I saw another Leanne and it had a different icon. And I thought, oh, Leanne's just a little user. She's changed usernames and changed a little icon. But then seeing that, it was someone else. It'll go for £4. Yes, I saw you. I saw you on the vids. Right. So first things first, I have got to download my photos. And what do I've got to think about what I'm doing. Yeah, I've been sourcing. I've been really enjoying it. Just locally. I tried last week, I think it was. Not very good. And then I tried again around my local shops. And I started filming a video about it. And it was just a haul video of clothing. And at that moment of realization where this video is very, very boring because I was just putting stuff down going, this is a I don't know, a ping top, and this is a whatever jumper. But that's what I'm listing today. I'm listing clothes. So, yeah. There's only one. There's only one Leanne Hill. One Leanne Hill. I can't remember names at all. I saw a couple of people last week. I do remember their names, actually, because I seared it in my head with a brand. Jamie and Tim, it's really good to see them. Saw them out locally in the wild. I got a Coleco. Yeah, I know those. Tons of supposed game eBay people turning their nose up at it. Yeah, did it have I think a bit of a thing to test, aren't they? I think it's all right for 15 quid. I mean, I'm completely guessing, but I think you've got to be looking at around 40, even spares repairs. I'm sure I've had one of those before, but I can't really remember. Well, that seems like an okay price. Of course, I would have tried to get it cheaper, but that's just me. But yeah. You're not going to pay £5 for that, are you? So, 10 to 15, 20 would be a bit of a push. But yeah, sounds reasonable. Especially with a few extra controllers. That sounds really, really good. Right. What do I need to do? I need to bring up a little folder from my desktop. I'm cutting and pasting a load of photos in there. Which folder is it? It's the one called New Folder, obviously. And let's just shove them in. They go from the camera to the folder on the desktop, and then folder on the desktop to 59 photos I've got. So I've got bags and bags of clothes. Yeah, I've 4 bin bags of clothes, all hand-picked from the charity shops by me. I was like a Tasmanian devil going around. And I've been genning up. Been watching Fake Rachel. Fake Rachel's back. People probably don't know Fake Rachel. I would imagine people, Leanne might. I think she probably would. Rosie might. But she's old school. Do like the old school. Too cool for school, but I'm not cool enough for the old school. Yeah, how much do you want to pay? 50p. You don't want to be selling me that for £10? That isn't the £10 you're looking for. I finished my I finished my Kit Kat and I just fancied another one. Imagine if you got a 4-finger Kit Kat and it was 4 chunky fingers. Has anybody ever had that thought? Or was anyone else in Hitchin? Bitchin' Hitchin, it's going to be known as. Oh, it's so funny. I was caught up with a couple of videos about it all yesterday. Really good videos. Reseller George, he made me laugh. Like saying all these things you shouldn't do, but then there's a caption came up, but I've done this. And of course, yeah, we're all guilty of doing things. We all make mistakes. We all have off days, you know. I've had days where I've gone, that bloody reseller, but then really when you think about it, it's you really. And you're just having a moment and you should hold your hands up and go, yeah, you know. But all different opinions should be welcome. Definitely. And respected. So, you know, if someone, I'm trying to think of a good example. Well, you know, with me and Faye and Simon, they sell all that crockery, yeah? Puts the fear of God into me. I would never go up to them and say, you shouldn't do that. But I'd feel very comfortable with saying, I couldn't ever do that myself. I can't understand how that works, but it obviously does. And as long as you get a positive discussion out of it, you know. So people shouldn't be told they should or shouldn't do things. Yeah, all of that sort of stuff. Antoinette Daly. Morning. Right. Do we have some photos coming through? I think we have. They've whipped through. And what's the first item? I'm hoping they're in this bag. Like I say, I've probably got about this and 4 other of these bags, but I've only photographed this one. So I thought this is what we'll do today. Fluffy Muffin, who is fantastic at leaving comments. I do, you know, I'm always moaning at you all to leave a comment when the video's finished. And I realise it's difficult because you stop watching and then you never want to go back and click on the video again. And you can't do it straight away because it's not there. But it means so much when people leave a comment. I normally have about 1 comment or 2. So it is appreciated, Fluffy. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Right, we've got 20 people in. Let's get going. Right, this one. So, yeah, I'm back on clothing. Some brands I know, some brands are a bit of a guess. I'm trying not to make mistakes because mistakes is the worst thing. I've got the Antalya Golf Club polo shirt. That was £2 in a weird little shop, boutique shop. Wasn't it? I don't even know if it was a charity shop down in Cheam. So I don't know the make. I've got a few other Ping things as well, which I'm hoping are all right. I think they're a better golf brands, but for that price, we'll just see how we go. Yeah. Oh my God, eBay is just atrocious. Honestly, it really has. I mean, because I haven't been listing much. I've had 2 no sales day yesterday. Day before that, what is that? It doesn't even say what the amount is. What is it? 52. But then just a couple of piddly days. Honestly, my week or my 7-day sales could be a daily sales. That's how bad it is. Shut up. Phone alarm going off. So there's one answer to that, and it's to list like anything. It's list like get the old. I heard someone referring to Draft Bank the other day, and I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I will. I think I was the first person to use the term Draft Bank about 5 or 6 years ago. I remember building up a draft and going. This is when I was saying consistency is key. try and do 5 or 10 a day. Not that I do, of course, because I'm a lazy bugger. But if you want to be successful, that's what you want to do. And I heard someone going on and on about draft bank. And I thought, I had never heard that term when I used it, and I remember thinking this is like a bank of drafts. But there you go. Right, Antalya. I'm probably wrong in that, and probably Nick Hills used it about 14 years ago. But Antalya Golf Club XL. I've got all the size, all the measurements. I'm even going to do a little picture. I've got some templates of t-shirt, like a t-shirt, just an outline, and it's going to have like the relevant shoulder and height and pit to pit. There's a couple on here. One's £20 free delivery, pre-owned bin, and one's 89 bids, 8.99 bids. The other thing, I'm hoping we're going to get some clothing resellers. Any clothing resellers out there? Anybody got a clothing reseller? Any clothing resellers? There's one. Thank you, Simon, for coming in. I know he's busy, Simon. He's on Chris's podcast. It'll be a good one. I mean, I say I'm like the Tasmanian devil going around. He's whirling dervish around those chazzers. And Tommy, you got another. See, they're all starting to pipe up now. All these clothing resellers. So this is good. So I'm, starting to get into clothing again. I used to do women's when I first started, inspired by Chaddy, Fate Rachel, and then left clothing because of charity shops around that I used to go to. Used to go and fill, 4 IKEA bags. Got to a point where I was filling nothing and just seeing my stuff. But I've tried a bit more, thought outside the box. But how they list things now? Here's a question for you all: promotions. Do you do? Tommy does. I saw his little tippet on Instagram this morning. 10%. Oh yes. Vouchers. I don't mind doing a voucher. 8%, 10%. That's about my tip. Simon does 20% voucher on items brand new in his store. Flipping Sloth does promotions. He does 3% because he likes to be above the 2%. So I guess everybody has offers on. Why wouldn't you? I have done coupons. Chaddy Pete did 8% coupon. I may have changed. So I'm thinking promotions. I'm not that keen to go and do 10% because I do think it's the individual item. But seeing as Jay, flipping, so he's a generalist, he does do, I'd say about 5% of his store's clothes. Big Hoover merchant. Hang on, my doorbell's going. Do wait. My God, who the hell's that? Go grab my boats. Hello, thanks a lot. Oh no! Oh no! When it's a shipping label like that, I know it's an eBay return. Oh no, I was wrong. I thought you did 10% promoted. It's the old memory going on me. So this is a sea salt. This is the thing I forgot about clothing reselling. The sea salt tunic. So I'll model it for you. It's a lovely little thing. Look. Boop, boop, doop. Ooh. That's a bit too short for make your eyes sweat, that would. Size, whatever, 14, I think it is. Got sent to the person, came back. This has come up small. It's not as big as my other ones of the same brand. Come up small. She's eaten too many Kit Kat Chunkies. So that one didn't have the little template drawing with the relevant, whether anyone looks at that. it'd be good if you could have an automated email. Whenever I used to sell anything broken, I used to say, you do know it's broken, or you do know that it doesn't include this, that, and the other. And that was like, that was gold, because so many people go, oh, no, I didn't realise that. Thanks for letting me know. And it might be the same with measurements for clothing, but I guess people still won't read it. But, just that little automated thing, when someone purchases something, send an email, can you make sure the measurements are fine? Because I stopped putting them in the description. I'm just laying the ruler down like a bloody professional clothing reseller. Just got my wooden ruler with inches on. I love it. I picked it up at a Jumble, I think, years ago. It's a little fold-out ruler. It's fantastic. I'll go and get it, but I can't be bothered. But it just folds out. Peter Ray did a classic short. Be kind. # be kind. Yeah, too right. To the point and perfect, Pete. To the point and perfect, Pete. Peter, you can do a whole sentence paragraph in auto text. What, like an auto thing on eBay? I'll look into that. Send out daily newsletters. Yeah, Tommy mentioned that. I'd never even considered that. I kind of like, well, why would anyone do that? And what's that about? But I suppose if it doesn't take too much effort, why wouldn't you? Take measuring photos and add in description. Yeah, I used to have templates, and I still will have listing templates for men's shirt, dress, t-shirt, jacket. They're all still set up from when I was selling clothes before, and it's just all the relevant measurements. And I should maybe go back and revise those to be in line with those drawings, because the drawings tend to be like from the point of the shoulder down to the hem, pit to pit, Tommy, and a sleeve measurement for like a long sleeve or a shirt or whatever. I used to do all sorts of things. It was like top of neck to hem, back of neck to hem. I think I probably went a bit overboard, but c'est la vie. Well, better get on with some listing. I honestly have got I'm really excited because I think I've probably got about 80 things to list from sourcing, and it's really made me kind of like, oh, that's really good, because I have been scraping the bottom of the barrel. I have been thinking, oh God, I'm going to go around boot fairs, and it gets harder every year. It has got harder every year. So to have a bit of a reinvigoration, a renaissance of reselling, and who was it? The other I was on. It was Money Mental Andrew. He said, because I was saying, oh, getting into clothes now, and he was saying, I think someone's killed the sales of the unexpected, and this is an imposter. And it's so true, because the last sort of year or two, I've been saying, oh, I'm so glad I'm not doing clothes, because I was finding it really difficult, and what I was doing was really easy. So it's all about efficiency, really. It was, and I was kind of in the mindset of you sell something for a couple of £100 and you kind of think that's a hell of a lot of shirts, but you pack something for a couple of £100 and you're thinking, God, I wish I could pack 10 shirts instead of doing this. So it's all swings and roundabouts, really, isn't it? It's all swings and roundabouts. Yeah, Tommy does take measurements in the photos, and I'm looking at Tommy because I was thinking, I've got 2 tables down at the moment, and the back legs are higher up, so I've got a bit of a slope on it, which is nice, saves your back a hell of a lot of strain. But I've got a curtain on it, a cream curtain, which is all right, but keeps getting creased and ruffled. And Tommy uses that anti-rug slip stuff. You get it from IKEA, and we've got some of it actually. It's quite relatively thin, but it's grey, and I think grey is ideal for photos, because if you wouldn't have a black background, but if you've got a white background, you put a black item on it or a white item on it, your grey balance goes all over the place. But I was looking at some of Tommy. I was stalking Tommy's store, as you do, but I was snooping at some of his photos because I heard him mention that he used the rug, anti-slip rug from IKEA, and I looked at it and I was looking at some of the black black materials, black jacket or whatever, and the photos are really good. It's a little bit kind of. I'd like it to be like a kind of not a textured grey, but I suppose you could always do, if you wanted to, background remove or change the background to like a one colour. Gary from Husty's Emporium, he removes background. His photos always look very crisp. I know Lee does a patterned background with sort of, a lot of people will use maybe a roll of vinyl or a couple of tiles, laminate tiles, those kitchen tiles. So yeah, I'll put photos with measurements on and add it to the description. Well, yes, I'm putting the ruler in, but also a template. So if I'm listing like this t-shirt, it'll be like I've got some template drawings of a t-shirt with things in, and I'm going to add it in. So hopefully it wouldn't take too long to do. But yeah, it was really Chris is doing his podcast, and he did a really good one with George. And like I say, he's got Simon on next. So yeah. Oh, hello. A shortcut key to each text. This is very technical. Is this some sort of macro thing you're doing? My God. I might have to look into that, although I probably won't, but I think I should. Have to be said. Be kind. Yeah. Very true, Pete. Right. So shortcut key to paste text. Like predefined text, I would think. Or are you just cutting and pasting or copy and pasting? I've done quite a few of the off-site ads, Simon. What Simon said. Let's see, I missed chat. Sent out daily newsletters, keep testing off-site adverts from eBay. 5 weeks in and not a great return. Well, yeah, I mean, you try things. Some things work, some things don't. Some things that do work, you then change. This is it. You can just try things and see how it goes, see how you feel. Off-site ads, though, again, I've never really considered that. I must talk to Chris about. He talked to George yesterday, and he was saying the one question I always get is where can you source things in the off boot fair season? And I was thinking, yeah, I think that, but I need to maybe think about getting a wholesale. I want to try wholesale, and I know I might have a look at Fleek. I know they sponsored the podcast, so that looks quite good. And George was saying he uses them as well. Off-site ads. Yeah, no, Tommy's very helpful. Right, okay, let's get on with this thing. So there's, I've got a blue Antalya Golf Club. There's a white one on for $8.99. There's a red one on for £20.47 from someone else. Let's have a look at solds. There's no solds. So, hello, notification. Return delivered. God, bloody hell. Only got here about 10 minutes ago. eBay's telling me already. So I'm thinking, we'll stick that up for $19.99. PGA Antalya Golf Club Polo Men's Shirt XL. And also I've got to get my titles templated. I had that before. Templates are, to know what it should be, like brand, colour, size, blah, 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 extra little bits. It's not quite in my head at the moment. Right, let's get these photos on. I'm going to be listing all day today. I don't know how long I'm going to be on stream until you all get sick of me. But I want to get a good chunk done. Like I'm aiming to do about 30, 10 live, and then stick the offers in the draft bank. It's so funny when you hear people talk about things that you were talking about 5 years ago, but it's good in a way, And I heard someone talking about square photos, and I remember saying on Z's chat probably about 6 years ago, set your camera or your phone to do square photos, and then fill the space as much. Go to the the boundary edges. It saves all that cropping crap. So what am I doing? Where are the photos? There we go. New photos, new folder. So who else did a good video on all of that shenanigans? Ricky just totally missed it. I know he was quite funny. And obviously I caught up on Cheryl's live on It's Pound Girl. And that was good as well. I've got to sort out my SKUs for clothing. I will put the date, but I've probably done about, since I've been back into it, probably done about 30 items, and I need to go and SKU them. I want to get in the groove of 10 a day, then 15 a day, then 20 a day. It might be a little bit optimistic, but 10, 15 a day I'd be happy with in this first 3 months. I want to build up basically a pile of stuff that needs to be listed. Right. So, it's an XL. Change the colour to the blue. PG Antalya golf club, golf polo shirt, men's. Blue men's size. I'm not sure there's some tips for is it worth putting this, writing out the word size? Excellent condition. It is excellent condition. Change that. Let's get this one live. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. Let's go nuts. I mean, I've just put excellent condition. I haven't put the measurements in the listing. I think I'll be all right. Are the measurements not in the item details? Is that only for certain things? So yeah, I've got to decide what I do. I think what I'm going to do is I'll do a 10% coupon, 3% promotion, and then have my usual monthly reduction formula. Does anybody else have a what would you call it? Stock management, price reduction management system? So do you, after a month, go, that's going to end, I'm going to look at it and reduce the price? I don't want to hold anything for longer than 3 months. Going on my track record, that's optimistic, but that's the goal. With 10% coupon, 3% promotions, I would hope that if I'm reducing by 5% every month, so in the third cycle, it would be 15% off. Is that right? Or 10 or 15% off. That I will be able to clear those items out. And again, do remember that I'm aiming to sell similar, create that new listing every month to give it that boost, even though it should be getting a boost on promoted. So let me know what you think about that. And obviously, if you're doing a take an item down and do a sell similar, you've got to make sure you get the value out of promotions, because promotions, I think, last a month from memory. Simon's strategy is great. Yeah, the pricing strategy, reduction strategy. What is his reduction strategy? You reduce it by 50 and then 50 again and 50 again and then just pay people to take it away. No, I kind of think, I think you would probably look at, you don't want to waste time looking at watches and views and all of that. That would tell you whether you're way off the mark on a lot of your items. But I'm hoping clothes, there's enough demand on clothes, as long as you're getting all right stuff, to actually create that sell-through rate. As long as you're not stupid on price, I could put this on for 50 quid, but it ain't going to go anywhere. Right, I've got to drink my tea. Allow offers, yeah, we'll allow offers on that. And yeah, I mean, this one I'm going to get it up on the site. I probably do need to look at filling out the listing a bit more, but I just want to get something up there. Am I going to pre-print my SKUs? Well, my old SKU, I always used to do the date. Things I would put in the SKU. First thing I put is the date in reverse. So, like every item I'm doing now is 2025 02 28, and that's the original date it was listed, because I think that's so important on eBay. You can bring that information out and you can sort it by 2025 02 28. That's what it is today. So that's the first thing I will always put on a SKU. I'm going to start putting the original price I paid. That's been suggested to me so many times, but I've never done it. But I think that's quite a good idea as well, just as a sort of reference point. I want to put the cycle it's on. Like, is this the first selling cycle? Is it the second? So that would be like just a 1 or a C1 for like first cycle, second cycle, because I don't want anything going beyond the third cycle. But you're talking about, am I going to put like, what shelf it's on, or what box it's in, or what number item is it? Yes. And I think I am going to label my racks A, B, C, D, and then just, on that rack, it'll be start at 1 and go forward. Yeah. Oh, here we go. I reduce every single item on a monthly basis, roughly 5 to 10%. So you probably looking at has it got any interest? Is it piquing people's interest? I will often say it. I love. It's great getting them out and selling it straight away. So if I've got this and it sells straight away, great, it's a sale. That's good. But if I've had this for like 3 years and then it goes, I'm like, thank God that's gone. I'm so happy. And all that old stuff, so I'm sure it drags your store down. Like a fish shop. You want to sell fresh fish. You don't want haddock on the shelf for like 3 years. It's not very nice for everyone else. Anyway, haddock. What we got here then? A little dog walkie top. It's Fat Face. So Fat Face is kind of like a brand, I think. Fat Face, Super Dry, all those sort of things. It smells nice. Don't know whether this is charity shop essence or old dog walking lady essence. Who knows? So it's a little gilet. Bit of a gillet. Very nice too. Off the top of my... I've got no idea what that would go for. 20, 25? Let's have a look. So I got the polo shirt. I've done 20% on that. So I am going to do a 10% coupon, a 3% promotion. And like, not this crazy promotion that I don't quite understand, but just the one that if, it's 3% if someone has used that promotion thing on eBay. Oh crap, I've got loads of things finishing on eBay today that I need to end. See, I've not looked at my eBay for a couple of days because I've been busy with family and my dad's not very well at the moment. So all of that is taking a bit of my attention, which is fair enough. Boom, there we go. And we had parents' evening for the twins yesterday, so that was good. Early. Every day. All day long. 25s. Oh, Chris saying he doesn't examine that. So, oh, lots of good tips here. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Let me go back. Oh, my God. There's loads of chat. Everyone's talking. I can't handle it. All right, offsite ads. I've probably missed a super chat, haven't I? I'm sure Z's put one in for 50 quid. Z is in. I'm only joking, Z. Chris, I had offsite ads campaign for a free voucher. Yeah, I'll look into that offsite thing. Right, where did we go up to? Off boot fair season. We never see you at all year round ones. No, it's true. I go come November, I crawl under a rock and hibernate. I'm like a tortoise. You just leave me like a little bit of lettuce in a box with some straw, and then I come out around about Easter time. Tommy trades off to his parcels. A day of photography on his anti-slip rug thing. And Fluffy has a long list of shortcut keys. It's very efficient. I'll have to look into that, what it can do. Yes, morning Z. Good to see you. Babs, it's all right to be late. At least you're here. Chris, I have so many shortcuts, but I like being a... Well, everyone likes a nerd. Are you going to... Yeah, I've answered that one. So that is interesting, but he doesn't look at stats. I don't examine stats. I sort listings into date order. Move down to 1 month and reduce it. At 2 months, I reduce it again, but end it and sell similar. Yeah, it's good to get in your head what you're doing, what works for you, or what works for you at the moment. I mean, I do kind of like runs of. I mean, I used to have processes for like sales. Like I had 10%, 15%, 20% sales, depending on where it was in the cycle. So it would be the core price. And at the end of month one, it would go into the first sale, which was 10%. And at the end of month two, it would go into 15% sale. Now, for ease, I would just tend to do it on coupons, I think. The same coupon, 10% or whatever, but then on a monthly basis, reduce the base price. It all seems to like, various ways to skin a cat, isn't it? Is that the right phrase? I think it is. Right. Fat face gilet. Well, can I get 25 for this? It's not a jumper, but How do you spell gilet? This is the best a man can get. Here we go. 1L, 1T. 19.99. For sale from anyone we know? No one we know. Let's have a look at bins. Not bins. Let's have a look at solds. Anything like it? Let's have a look at bite nows on solds. So this is all taking me a bit of time because I'm kind of getting back into it, getting feel. Hopefully in a few weeks I'll be picking up and going, oh yeah, that's easy. Okay, this seems rather cheap, but we'll go with it. I'm not going to sort it by most expensive first. 22.99 with a 40% coupon. That seems crazy. I know Lee did high coupons as well. Anything over 10%, I'm going to feel a little bit uneasy. Men's navy. This is a women's. It's got to be 20, isn't it? It's got to be 20 quid. Condition use. Condition. I'm at the moment. I'm the most inefficient, and also because I'm on stream, you're seeing high inefficiency. As soon as the stream's over and I'm doing this with no one watching me, this will be done in a matter of seconds, honestly. And if you believe that, 27.39. That sounds all right, doesn't it? That sounds a bit more like it. Let's have a look. That looks very similar. Pamela. It's the exact same. No, it's not quite the exact same one. I'll tell you what, though, it's pretty close. 26.99. Let's get it on. Bang a gong. Oh, thanks, Fluffy. Checks in the post. Yeah, it hasn't come up as an actual super chat, but I will believe you that it is £1,000 super chat. So it's wonderful. Next time I'm at a meetup, drinks on me, Milky Bars are on me. Hi, Chris. Good to see you. I've listed too much. I'm now being charged 6p. Oh, I never do that. And are you on middle shop as well, or are you on 250s? If I imagine, because I was on the mid shop, which is it 1,500 items? And it was like I was going to use a really bad analogy there, but it was too big for what I had. So I reduced it, and I was really glad I reduced it because it just made me sort out sales. A lot of people talk about, I want this many items on my store. Screw that. I want this many sales on my store. So that was good, but I can see if I'm doing a lot of this and if it works and my sourcing is, gets good, and there's no reason why it shouldn't, I can see me needing to go up again. But I kind of was really kind of like, I could have done it months ago, and I didn't. And I wish I had, because it's so easy to do. Years ago, there was someone on Nick's channel, a clothing reseller. I can't remember who it was. But she said, yeah, she moves it up and down. And I remember like hearing that and going, yeah, okay, oh, yeah. And then when I picked up middle store, you kind of think, oh, this is the shop I've got. But it's so flexible. I mean, the shop you have should be based on your sales. So if you've got 1,000 items in your store, but you're only selling on a monthly basis 150, you really should be looking at your pricing and like saying, I've got too many items, the price is too high on a storage unit. Now, if you are on the lower shop, but you're selling, 220 plus, and you're knocking on the door at 250, and you kind of think, I need to get more items out there, then yeah, you should be on the middle store. But getting the most use out of that middle store is such a crazy jump. 250 to like 1,500. It'd be good to have some, like maybe a 500 and 1,000 or something, but that's eBay for you, huh? Right. Let's get this priced up. Let's go for $26.99. Like I say, I've got to apply promotions and coupons to these. Allow offers is on. What else do I need? A title will be handy. Fat Face Women's Padded Gilet, UK 10, small size. It's a size 6, which I think is tiny. I'm going to stick this in the draft. It's not green, it's black. I'll put black, small. I need to nick someone's templates for like wording, so I'm not having to think about it. I'll look at Tommy's, I think. I'll nick all of Tommy's ideas. Custom label 2025, 0228. Women's clothing. Shop. My shops is all set up for clothing. Well, it's set up for everything. So I've got loads of like different sections for that. Does not apply. Lining material. Oh my God. I mean, I guess people do fill all this stuff in. And I'm going to need some glasses to read these bloody labels. Body lining, cotton. Lovely bit of cotton. Jacket coat length. I do actually have that. That is 24 inches. And for clothing, I've always done my measurements in inches because it seems more traditional. Fabric type woven. I don't know what that means. I'm just going to blank that out. Insulation material is probably polyester. Shell, body, fur trim, other trim, hood, padding, polyester. Hood padding? Oh, there is no hood. Oh, I'll have to put that in the notes. Hood padding. Full zip and autumn regular. No pattern, sleeveless. So we'll see how that goes. Hasn't got a pit-to-pit measurement. I'm really surprised about that. Model. See, all this crap you kind of have to think. Country of... I mean, clothing resellers, do you fill in country it was made in? Fat Face United Kingdom. It surely wasn't made in the United Kingdom. No, made in China. I mean, does it really matter if... I always say, like, the more you put in, the better it is, but... Model? What? Model? Handmade? No. Personalised? No. Dry clean only? No. Is it dry clean only? Oh, it is dry clean only. That's something I probably wouldn't want to say. Armpit to armpit. Here we go. 17. 17 inches. Neckline. Mock neck. I don't know what that means. Collar to hem. Delete that. Material. Cotton. And polyester. Pre-owned good. Yeah, any tips on clothing and like item specifics and what the hell I mean, I will look at other people's thing. I see Ricky's live too. Yes, funny. What's happened? Best way to be. Look at that. So brand, description of what it is, whether it's women's, put the size in. Colour. See, I'd always put size at the end, but that was just habit. Insulated windbreaker, keywords, I guess. Full zip, wool, more keywords. Very nice too. Knit. I don't think it is a knit, but I get the point. 6p is great. Bloody hell, why the difference? Bloody hell, you must have run there. NAL black. Yeah, people have said that. Don't leave it empty. It's all rumour, isn't it? You don't want to leave it empty, but it's all right to put not applicable or does not apply. Who knows? Oh, that tea's gone cold. Yeah, all these things. Like, does that make a difference? Doesn't make a difference. The main thing that makes a difference is the price and whether anyone wants it. Let's not beat around the bush. Very good condition. A lovely smell to it. I won't say that. Does not include hood. I'll say that rather than missing hood. I think it sounds slightly better. Right then. I feel like drafting this one up, but I think I might put this one live as well. Let's just... It's totally inefficient what I'm doing because I will go back and like polish these turds up a little bit. But yeah, if anybody fancies a Fat Face gilet, it's on the store right now. Get them while they're hot. Diddly dee. Yeah. Not the best photo either there. I don't quite know what was going on, but there you go. It's a black item, you see. Black item, white background. Right, don't just throw it down, Pete. Hold the thing up. Keep it nice. I've got to go and order some plastic bags. I've got through all my bags. I did have a whole load, again, from when I was doing clothing before. And Amazon. But I've got through them pretty quick because I've listed a few clothes. So I need to get probably get about 500 bags, see-through bags. So it all gets... I think what I'm going to do is... I was getting a lot of from supermarkets, like crisp boxes, like the boxes of Dorito crisps come in, and they're a good size. I'll show you actually. I'll show you. Hang on a sec. So no, I did see that Simon uses the tortilla wrap boxes from Lidl, I think. So been using plastic. These are a bit big actually, but I just used them up because I had them. And then just chuck that down there. That's that nice Adidas top. That still hasn't gone actually. Hopefully a coupon, a promotion, and a bit of jiggery pokery will sort that out. But yeah, this sort of thing. Yeah, it's about the right size for, you know, a shirt or whatever. It's kind of enclosed. I mean, I've got some jackets in there, but there's quite a few items in there, and I know I can get those all free, so that's handy. We cycled. Bradley Wiggins. I'll leave blank if I don't know. I never put in NA. Apparently, it will confuse eBay. If you search eBay for NA, what shows up? Probably quite a lot. All the unknown things. Yeah, I've hardly ever bought a box. This is like doing eBay for over 20 years. He never bought a box. He's done it for 20 years and he never bought a box. I bought bubble wrap. I bought poly mailers. I bought what other kind of packing material? Brown paper. But he never bought a box. All these years on eBay and he never bought a box. But Nick Hills will be the same, although he has bought some boxes. But yeah, he's a great one for going around the back of shops. This is on Andrea's little secret thing. I remember Andrea saying, yeah, he goes around the back of shops and gets involved. Grey postage poly bags. I get loads of free packing, such a strong. Yeah, I have people who give it to me, but neighbours and people Liz works with. So it's good. Sometimes it gets a bit too much, but if it gets to, this is what I'm looking forward to with clothing, is it will become a bit more uniform. You know, just maybe 2 or 3 sizes of poly bag. Maybe the odd box or the great big, you know, sheepskin leather coat or something, but yeah. Yeah, well, with your, obviously you have been selling similar-ish sort of stuff to me, Pete. And, you know, when I sell a record player, it's like, oh my God, or if I sell a console or an amp, it's like, Jesus Christ, you know. He built them all. Did a Blue Peter job on it. Nice. Yeah, I've got a few big boxes. Garden centres are brilliant. No, that's true. If you do need some good quality boxes, and they normally have somewhere near the exit where they'll dump their boxes, or if you ask, they give them to you. And those garden centres, a lot of them do, you know, puzzles, books, or whatever, so they will come in good double wall boxes. You've just got to make sure you get them before they go to the crusher. I was down. I was in a supermarket yesterday and I got some banana boxes just to put on. They're quite good for the racks. Occasionally, I have used banana boxes. So strong the banana box, but for if I'm sending like a very expensive amp or bit of technology, so like a 300 quid bit of technology, and I'm worried about whether a double wall box or a banana box will do it. And you can just get like a bit of double walled on the top. Right, next bit of clothing. Superdry. So I've been quite happy. I haven't found like I've been looking out for like brown. I've seen some what were the jackets I saw? Musto, is it? I saw a Musto jacket, but it was on a mannequin for 20 quid, and I thought, I think you can probably only get 25, 30. That was in Yule. No, it was on a hanger. That was in Yule. And it had a rip in it as well. And I haven't seen any like really pricey brands, but I've seen a lot of okay stuff. So I've seen some Berghaus stuff. So Superdry. I can't remember how much this was. Quite a small size. I think this will be like 20 max, but we'll see. It's one of those bloody super dry jackets with 20 billion zips. The original super dry jacket. Fuji, the original Fuji super dry jacket. The original Fuji super dry. Oh, is it? Well, Andrew was wearing a Musto t-shirt the other day. He was doing a live. I thought, oh, Musto. I saw someone walking about, as this ever happened to anyone, especially the clothes resellers. So I was sourcing, I did Chi Mule East, Worcester Park, Stoneleigh, and saw someone walk past me with a Rab jacket on. Nice, insulated thing. And I was like, huh. I thought, I wonder how much I could offer him and he could give me that. Would he do it for £8? But he was just like walking down the high street. I was like, I can't really do that, can I? But has that ever happened to anyone else? You see something and it's not actually for sale, but you will not mind having it. You can run up to him and go, quick, take that jacket off, it's on fire. I'll take it. UK only. Condition used, buy it now. Research is such a when you're not on the ball with your prices, research is such a bind. £22.99. I've got a nice black £28. £28. 2XL. This is a tiny size. Tiny size. UK 12. I'm not going to put size in the search thing, but I will put women's. The original Fuji jacket, blue, £20. Yeah, I'm thinking like 25. Fuji jacket, medium. God, it's a bit all over the place, really. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy, Pete. So there's no hood. There isn't supposed to be a hood. A small hybrid full zip hooded nylon. $18.99 with 20% coupon. That looks like a eBay clothing reseller. It's a name and then pre-loved. You can just tell here you got a big load of feedback on it. So they look like they know what they're doing. Free delivery, $18.99. So I'm thinking it's probably cost me about £5, so I probably have overpaid for it. I've over-egged this pudding, but I'm going to go along with that $18.99 and put it up for $19.99 with post. But it'll have all the coupons. See how it goes. Sounds a bit right. About right. £20. Tommy, Simon, help me here. Let's just see what it does. Got to be in that ballpark, isn't it? I'll soon find out when, it's sitting on the shelf for God knows how long. Small black hybrid? I don't know what that means. Full zip. Hood, not hooded. Nylon. Don't need nylon in there. Super dry Fuji jacket. Women's. I'll put original Fuji jacket. And then I'll just put the size at the end. So this is me again doing size at the end. Size UK 12. Features a full zip. What a feature. Super dry small size is. Oh God, I said it's 12. But basic jacket. And I'm going to do all those details later. I'm going to get the photos in. I want to whip through a few more items. £20 plus posts. Accept an offer of 50. Yeah, and that's the other thing. No, you know, what your range is for accepting offers. I mean, most people, I guess, would have offers on their store. Do you have a kind of rule? And again, it will depend on how long you've had the item. Of course, some items you pay people to take away. But my figure is always in my head. If it's just gone on, anything over 20%, I won't really think about. No, you do get like 50% plus sometimes. Put something on for 200 and there for 30. You're just like, are you having a laugh, son? But 20, you know, if it's just gone on, I might just give it a bit of time. But if it's been there for a while, and depending on what it is, you know, that's kind of my rule. Right, there's the photos. Let's get them in. Chug them in. What else has been going on apart from the shenanigans on YouTube? I know I saw Warders Clobber did his first video, which was good. He did that thing. I did it on my first YouTube video. I said, "What?" I was sitting there. It was like me. It's an awful video. Well, they've all been pretty bad, but you know, the first one I ever did 7 years ago, or whenever it was. Actually, it might be a bit longer than that. But it was like someone reading the news, and I was kind of sitting there going, "What I want to do on this channel," and Luke was there in his van telling us all about what he wanted to do on his channel, and I was just thinking, "Oh, just show us the car boot footage. Just show us what you're picking up. That's what everyone's interested in." But his van broke, and all sorts of things were going wrong. So, but I didn't realise it was his first one because I kind of thought, well, he's been. All the buttons on this are a bit. Look, this is a bit annoying as well. So this is look, gold, black kind of painty cover on it. So there is that, but I mean it's not a huge thing. But we tried 20 quid. So I kind of thought, well, it's not his first one. What's going on? You know, he's been doing the podcasts on his channel and loading those up. So it was his kind of first out and about video, I guess. All right. I'm just going to save this as draft and put a note put something about the popper's condition. I don't quite know what you would say for that. Save for later. So yeah, how would you describe that? So someone's had a pick of the paint. Perhaps I'll just say that. Someone's picked the paint. Scratchy. But on this one, nothing. Or maybe I should just scratch the paint off all of them. So it's all uniform. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, guys? Let me know. We'll pop that one down. Speedfoot Flips. Hello, Speedfoot Flips. I heard it's good to just. It's never good to decline an offer. Always counter. Oh, yeah, you're probably right. But you know, sometimes. You know, you've just put something on for £100. You know it's cheap for what it is. You've got 50 watchers on it within 5 minutes. Someone turns around and offers you a £5. Am I really going to counter with 95? Or, you know. But yeah, you're probably right. You should do all these little things. Like another little tip was, as soon as something sells, you should remove the listing from your store because it's just sitting there on the zero quantity. That's one that a lot of people miss. You know, it's like having an empty shell in your store. But whether people do it or not, I don't know. Right, let's have a catch up. I used to have a store-wide 10% coupon. Any offers that I got. The good thing about coupons is you can't have two offers. If you've got a 10% coupon, if you've got a £20 item with a 10% coupon and someone then sends in an offer for 17, they can't double up on the offers. They can't then do 17 plus 10% coupon. And this was explained to me. I think Chris explained this to me. Chris explains a lot to me. But yeah, a while ago. I think it was Chris. Well, there is strategy there. I can't quite. I'll have to read that slowly later. I can't quite get it in my head. Pete doesn't have offers by default due to time wasters. I do consider offers. Yeah, some people don't have them at all. It's all different strokes for different folks. If it's rare, hold on to it. Yes, true. If it's rare and small, hold on to it. But yeah, it's. I have had items like that and going, well, no, this you wait for this. You don't give it away for nothing. I used to do the same thing, always counted, but now I decline time waste low ballers. It's better to show quick response time. Yeah, response time is important. It's another one of those metrics, which is kind of like, if you get a question on the item, try and answer it straight away. I'm terrible at this. I can go in and go unanswered questions, and it's like 8, and I look at it, and then one's from about 3 weeks ago. This is a terrible thing to do. And also, I find when you go in now and click on it, it brings up your whole messages. So questions about a specific item, you used to click on it and you'd see the question about that item. Now you've just got your messages. So what's that about? I know you could look at active listings and there's a column for answer question. But does anybody else have that? Is you go in and on your seller dashboard, it says items with questions, and you go in and there's no way of getting the one. Don't know. Description: surface paint of button scratched off in case of potential secrets hidden underneath. You never know. That's a bit harsh. Depends what mood you're in, doesn't it? Right, what's in the bottom of the bag? Another dog walking gilet. So this is Dorothy Perkins gilet. Oh, it's not a gilet, it's actually long sleeve. So Dorothy Perkins I wasn't too sure about. Is it worth picking up that brand? But I quite liked the quilted look of the there's another one that smells quite nice. It smells like a dog walking lady. So let's have a look at that then. Dorothy Perkins quilted. So again, I'd be hoping for 2025. You're seeing a theme here of small quilted jackets, just as we're going into the summer. But I suppose this is when people are chucking them out. You never know, I might catch the end of the chilly weather. So it's got like leather elbows, or it looks like it's leather shoulders. Quite a nice looking thing. Condition used by, now come on, don't come up with a $5. It's a beauty. Oh, right, going down. 5, 9, 13, 12.99, 12. These don't look as good though. Come on. Shall I put dog walker in the search? Doggings. No, here we go. Quilted dog walker. Padded puffer jacket. I always wish I could just see what I've got. Maybe I should just Google image it. But whether it would actually... I'm going to Google image. Let's just have a look at this because I've got... Oh, no, I haven't got the photos on here, have I? Because they were taken on the camera. I'll tell you what I'll do. I mean, this is totally inefficient, but I'm going to upload them to my OneDrive and then just see what does come up on Google search, Google image search. Right, let's chuck those in there. I'm a terrible one for like procrastination. Really, I should just stick this on for 25 quid and see how it goes. But you know, right. Let's Google image this. We do this one. I've got one more, and then I'm going to skedaddle and try and do how I'm going to do 30 today. I'll never know, but we'll give it a go. How do I search on this? Camera? No. Oh, God. Am I going to have to download it and everything? Oh, blooming heck. Has it been uploaded yet? Who knows? Dooby dooby doo. No, not even upload. Oh, screw that. I can't be bothered. Gets in the way of cross-listing too. Yeah, that's the other thing I've got to... What's a dog-walking lady? Speaking of which, I do have to walk my dog later. Okay, Pete. Good to see you. Hopefully I'll see Pete in the season. Well, no doubt I will at some point. They closed one of our local boot fairs. Well, it wasn't one of Pete's, actually, but it's one very close to me. So I'm in mourning for that boot fair. There's some nice coats that have gone for like £5. £5 free delivery. Are you joking me? Obviously, Dorothy Perkins is not a great brand. There's one gone for 20 quid. I'm going to try 20 quid on this. This has got to be my sort of go-to price, I think, for a jacket. 20 quid. Do you have go-to prices? Yeah, the one Priest Hill is not happening. I don't think you went there, Pete, to be honest. You might have gone once or twice. But it is no more this year, which is a nice little boot fair, that one. So again, I'll be, probably drive down all those boot fairs that Bullfinds goes to and all of that lot. Sloth, get down Sloth's neck of the woods. Get on their turf. Let's mix it up a little bit. Right, I'm going to save that for later. Do a bit of proper work on that. This is taking ages. 1 hour 17 I've been on. This is what it does to you, clothing reselling. Right, last one. This is, and again, I wasn't too sure on this brand. Port and Company, I think. Or, yeah, Port Company. It's hooded fleece. And I don't know what this is about either. Whether it's... Because that looks like... that's a company logo, isn't it? But I don't think it is. Anyway, let's have a look. Is Port Company a brand? I thought it might be sort of nautical wear, but I could be wrong on that. So absolutely, it's got 3 search results for Port Company hooded top. Let's take out hooded. Nothing. Not a one that's in demand. May have picked a duffer. So I've got quite a few mere and a duffer maybe. Okay, well, if nothing comes up on eBay, I normally Google. If it's not any good, I'll have it. Quite a nice hooded top. Go around with that on. Although I don't want to make a habit of this. Port and... Oh, it is Port and Company. I thought it was. Oh, yeah, Port and... A little ampersand in there I missed. Port and Company, still nothing. It's coming up with Pittsburgh Steelers T-shirts. Okay. Sold. Port & Company Black Keep Calm and Poker on Crew Neck, £10.57. Port & Company Short Sleeve. £29. What is? Oh, this is for items. Right. Is that for jackets, I guess? 20, depending on size, material, if brand isn't the main selling point. I went pre-sale once, but some bloke with a YouTube channel got all the good bits first. That could be so. Surely that's not me. I was probably going around looking in everybody's bags and getting reseller jealousy. Going around with that camera just puts me off my stride. Peter Stride. Never heard of them. God. That's not a good sign, is it? Tommy, who's surrounded by clothes, has never heard of Port & Company. Friday, yeah, flip mode, Friday. Yeah, I've been busy all week, really. Well, I've been under my rock. Found it. 18 results, 2 solds. You've got 18 results. What? Not exactly. Am I spelling hoodie wrong? I put it hooded. I thought hoodie was with a Y. 397 results on solds. Oh no, that is solds. Why have I got 347 results? Not the exact hoodie, just that brand. Port & Company hoodie. That's what I put in. Oh, you typed it out. I've put ampersand. Port & Company hoodie. 62 results. What? I mean, how could you get 2 different results? Port & Company hoodie. Scooby-Doo one. Isn't it strange? I'm doing the ampersand. Tommy Trader's got a different eBay to me. This is the law. Oh, UK. That'll be a good point. Item location. I'd love to default that. I know you could do it you can do it on your phone. Whether you can do it on desktop, I don't know. Right, let's get a price in there. Buy it now. 19. Yeah, okay. We're in the same ballpark. One with Sinclair on £9. Oh, $9.99. One little grey one. Oh, it's a duffer. It's a duffer. This is a £20 one. One with BHS on. Oh, it's a duffer. Learn from my mistakes, people. Don't buy Port & Company. American grey vintage hoodie. Black Christmas hoodie. I can get you on the naughty list. That doesn't even say Port & Company. Why has it come up with that? Port & Company, £20. Hoodie men get sad too. I mean, what is that logo? It looks a bit like AO. Is it the AO logo? AO.com. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. It looks a bit like AO, but it's not. UKG. Let me Google that. What the hell is it? Little smiley face, KG. KG. I've turned into a French person. What is it about? Google lends me up. Nothing. Karen Tippins on LinkedIn. Marilyn on LinkedIn. What? Overture Marketing Group. Overture Marketing Group? Our purpose is people. Oh my God, it's a bloody company logo. This is a disaster. Is it the Overture Marketing Group? I mean, I don't mind your like Adidas or Nike brands, but Overture Marketing Group. Images. Yeah, it's the Overture Marketing Group. Well, I might well keep that for myself. I do need some new hoodie tops and fleeces. I don't know. It's not even worth putting on the stories. It's oh, Tommy, what have I done? Tommy, help me, Tommy. He's laughing at me. He's laughing at me. So Tommy, Simon, if he's still in, probably busy. It's not even worth putting it on, is it? It's just a waste of time. It's a mistake. Keep it for yourself or give it to the kids. That is, it's nice. Let's stick it on over this. What size is it? I mean, surely I'm not a large. My son will be, this is a large. Large GG. Grande. Let's get this on. Let's double up on the layers. Oh, smells nice. That's all right. Go around with boot fair with this on. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Realise your mistakes. It's all right, though, isn't it? I'll be wearing this for the next 3 months on the streams as a sign for what not to do. All right, we'll leave that one out. It's a duffer. Sold to myself from my store for nouts. Okay, everyone, hour and a half. Thank you for joining me. Do give it a thumbs up. Do give it a comment if you can remember to go in about an hour's time. I think there'll be an option for comments. And share to all your social media craziness. Spread the word. Road to 5K. Honest. Thank you for your time. Have a great week all. Be positive. Be kind, as Pete Ray says. And hope you get some great pickups and even better sales. Have a good one. Catch you later.